Hello viewers, welcome back to the channel. It's a girl Vermo and I'm back with another reaction video. Today guys, I'm going to be reacting to Matt Walsh and we have if this doesn't deserve capital punishment, nothing does. Okay, let's see what it is. Before we get started, we have some amazing people watching us for the first time. If you are new to the channel, I am Vera. I do reaction videos. If it's something that you love, why not join Vera City? Hit the subscribe button below, turn on the post notification bell so that you can always be the first person to know whenever a new video drops. And with that guys, let's get started.
Okay, I wanted to mention this case briefly, and I've sort of been putting this off because it's so horrifying. But there's a video circulating, and we're not going to play the video. But it's a video of a woman who doesn't speak English, being in court, being given her sentence, and the sentence is life in prison without parole. And we also hear her through a translator making excuses for her behavior, and talking about how she's depressed and she's suffering and nobody cared. Anyway, that's what the video is. The crime that this woman committed, her name is Crystal Candelario, is that she went on a 10-day vacation to Puerto Rico and I think a couple other places. And she left her 16-month-old daughter in a playpen while she went on vacation. And the daughter died. So this is a CNN report. Jalen's cries echoed through the quiet streets of Cleveland in the dead of the night. The toddler whimpered and howled, but no one came to her rescue. Her mother, Crystal Candelario, was away on a 10-day summer vacation and had left Jalen alone in a playpen with a few bottles of milk, prosecutors said. A neighbor's doorbell camera captured the 16-month-old's frequent screams.
15-month-old baby. Like, the baby is just... What? Why would a mother do that? Is she even qualified to be called a mother? Why couldn't you even get a babysitter? We're not against you going on vacation or whatever you want to go. Don't you have family members? Probably your mom. You could give the baby to your mom, your sister, or you could get a babysitter. Why would you leave a baby and go on a date? Oh gosh. People can be so wicked and heartless. Is she even a mother? What? This is crazy.
Including one around 1 a.m. 2 days after the mother left. But Candelario was hundreds of miles away in Puerto Rico with a male friend. After a few days at the beach and another stop in Detroit, she returned home on June 16th last year to find her daughter dead. She'd been gone for about 10 days. Candelario pleaded guilty last month to 1 count of aggravated murder and 1 count of child endangering. At her sentencing on Monday, which is from the video I mentioned, forensic pathologist Elizabeth Mooney told a Cleveland courtroom that children experience the most extreme separation anxiety between 9 and 18 months. She recounted Jalen's excruciating final days. I can't even keep reading this. But the child died of, she starved to death and she died of dehydration while this mother was on vacation, was sitting on the beach, enjoying her time, fully aware that her daughter was not just dying, but dying like the most excruciating death that it's possible for a human to experience. Like starving to death is, when it comes to physical suffering, starving to death is pretty much as bad as it gets. And that is the death that she condemned her 16-month-old daughter to because she wanted to go on vacation. And I guess my only point in bringing this up, my first point is just that it's so horrifying that I feel as though it should be mentioned for that reason alone. But also, not to jump up on this soapbox again, but this is why you just need the death penalty. This is why, right here. This is all the other arguments that are made for it, and we've talked about it many times in the past and what the arguments are. And there are plenty of arguments, plenty of academic arguments about why you need it and about the deterrence factor and about all these other things. But I think all those arguments sort of fade away. You don't even need them. It's just this case alone. This is why you need it, for people like this. Grand Canyon University is a private Christian university located in beautiful Phoenix, Arizona. GCU believes that our Creator has endowed us with certain unalienable rights to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. They believe in equal opportunities and that the American dream is driven by purpose. GCU equips you to serve others in ways that promote your flourishing, which will create a ripple effect of transformation for generations to come. Whether you're pursuing a bachelor's, master's, or doctoral degree, Grand Canyon University's online, on-campus, and hybrid learning environments are designed to help you achieve your degree. GCU has over 330 academic programs as of September 2023. GCU will meet you where you are and provide a path to help you fulfill your unique academic, personal, and professional goals. Find your purpose today at Grand Canyon University, private, Christian, affordable. Visit gcu.edu. That's gcu.edu. Now, she didn't get the death penalty, right? And that's exactly the point. She didn't get the death penalty. She got life in prison without parole. But everybody, I think everyone who hears a story like this and finds out what the penalty was, that she's going to prison, I think everyone kind of just, I don't care where you stand or where you think you stand on the death penalty. In theory, you hear a story like this and you know in your bones that going to prison is not enough. It's just not enough of a punishment. And so anything about deterrence, any of these other sort of academic, theoretical things, that's not the point. The first point is not like, well, how do we deter other women from condemning their children, to death by starvation? Yeah, we do want to deter that, obviously. But of course, the truth also is that when you have someone capable of evil at this level, there's not a lot you can do to deter them when they're that evil. When you have someone who's a soulless monster. How do you stop a soulless monster from behaving like a soulless monster? It's like, well, the only way you do it is by putting them in jail. But if they're not in jail yet, it's almost impossible. So that's not even the question. The question is just punishment. And that's why we've gotten away. We talk about capital punishment. It's right there in the name, punishment. But even people who argue for it, they argue for every aspect of it except the thing that's in the name, which is that it's for punishment. That's why you need it. Because there are crimes that simply need to be punished that way. You need to have the worst, you need to have a punishment that goes beyond putting them in a cell. And crimes like this that cry out for it. And I think everyone knows that. I think everyone knows that someone like this, you cannot allow someone like this to keep living. This is someone you've punched your ticket off of the earth. We cannot allow you. You cannot be a part of human society, even in prison anymore. You're not good enough for that. And I think this case makes that very clear. Thanks for checking out this video. If you'd like to listen to my full podcast on the go, you can check out the Matt Walsh Show on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcast.
Pathetic. Insane. Why would any woman in her right senses do this to her own baby, to her own child? A 16-month-old baby. Why? Why would you? You don't even have conscience. Don't you have conscience? She's not even fit to be called a mother because she is not a mother. She's not a mother. First off, there are some people that are desperately looking for children. They don't have it. And you, God blessed you with a child, and all you can do is to abandon your child, allow her starve to death. Why would you even do that? Because you want to go on a vacation with a man? She probably didn't even tell the man that she has a child. I'm sure she didn't tell the man she has a daughter. Imagine the man now hearing this news. How would he feel? How would he feel? Be like, what? So you left your daughter to go on a vacation with me, and now the daughter is dead. It is crazy. It is insane. I mean, it is absurd. She should be given the same punishment. She should be starved for the rest of her life. She should be starved. Because what she did is inhuman, evil, devilish, so wrong. I can't even imagine. And you call yourself a mother? Why didn't you just, if you knew you didn't want to have a child, then you should have protected yourself, right? You should have abstained. But you went ahead, you got pregnant, and now you're abandoning the child. It's crazy. What do you guys think about this video? Drop a comment down below. I would love to hear your thoughts on this. If you enjoyed this video, give it a huge thumbs up and please share this video. If you are new to the channel, join Viewercity. Hit the subscribe button below with so many post notification bell so you can always be the first person to know whenever a new video drops. And that's guys, I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.